Hey Cancer, this message is for you. Okay, so I was trying to figure out, I already have several cards out that came out one and then two at a time and two at a time. I was trying to figure out if I should do another deck. I have 5 cards here though. So let's get into it and then we'll see where we go. So the first deck I was drawn to was Healing. This is what came out when I shuffled for you, Cancer. Healing. Now, I want to say that Gemini also had this, but it was... Gemini also had this. Okay? Healing. So there's a great deal of healing happening right now. And underneath the deck was consistency. And it looks to me like there's like 2 and 2 here. Okay? This is for some people. Some people do not have a dog, so take this as it resonates. If you have a dog, then this is yours. This little message is a side note. If you are trying to train your dog, you need to be consistent with your dog, okay? Your dog will... Your dog is going to... once you start training your dog, how am I saying this? Okay, once you start training your dog and you're consistent daily, everything is consistent, your dog is going to be an amazing hunter, okay? That is a message for 1 or 2 people out there. I have no idea, okay? But there's something about hunting and you being consistent with your training with your dog, okay? That is only for a couple people. Now, as for you, doing things consistently and being consistent, if you are in a partnership, being consistent with your partner will promote and encourage healing, okay? That's going to encourage massive healing for the both of you, with you being consistent. They also need to be consistent. As you already know, consistency is a good, strong foundation, right? So be consistent, Cancer, or wherever Cancer is in your chart. If it's in your 6th house, be consistent with your health. What you put into your mouth, what you do on a daily basis. If you get up, you take a shower, or maybe you get up, you go for a walk, or you go to the gym, and then you come home and you take a shower. Be consistent with that. That's how you are going to heal yourself, okay? Where is Cancer in your chart? I encourage you all to know and find these things out. I use astroseek.com. I find that the display that they use is pretty crisp and clear, and I just like astroseek.com. Okay, so plug in your information, get your natal chart. It's imperative because astrology and tarot cards, they go hand in hand, okay? Hand in hand, like this. They fit like a glove. They are part of each other. So find out when you were born. Do whatever you need to do to find out when you were born. Plug it in, get your natal chart, and follow what I'm saying, okay? So every week I have, certain astrology zodiac signs that I read for, but it isn't just the sun sign. It isn't just the moon. It isn't just the rising, okay? Where is Cancer in your chart? That is where this information that I'm giving you is going to be relevant, okay? In some manner. Or if you have a friend with this sign or something like that, right? So it's not always about us. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about the people around us. And that's sometimes the biggest energy in our lives. It's Sometimes we are the bigger energy, and sometimes the people around us are the bigger energy. So I encourage you to find out about the people that you love and care about, find out about yourself, and I encourage you to find out what placements you have in your chart. Even if you don't understand it, at least, like, screenshot it. That way when I'm talking about it, you have an idea, okay? All right, I'm done with that spiel. Anyway, the next cards, these two came out together. Resistance and surrender. Are you resisting something, Cancer? Are you resisting some sort of healing that you could be healing with somebody, or healing something within yourself or about yourself? There's some sort of resistance. You're like, no, I don't want to move. This is very Taurian energy. Like, no, I'm stuck here. I don't want to move. Not that I'm stuck, but I'm staying right where I'm at. If you want to facilitate change, you go ahead. But I'm staying where I'm at. I know what I know, and I know what feels and works for me. What feels right to me and works for me. Very resistant energy, okay? It's very, very earth energy. It's not just Taurus. So God bless you, Taurus, okay? I'm not bashing you, but this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's very earth energy. It's like the trees outside. They're very planted and rooted where they're at, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. We need stability, don't we? So it's perfect until it's not. Like, sometimes there's change that needs to be, that needs to happen and needs to be facilitated in your life. And if you are begrudging this change and you're like, no, I'm just going to resist it, resist. No. I mean, you can't heal in a place of resistance, okay? That's very shadow. It's a shadow element that you need to look at if this is you, okay? There's something you're resisting, and you know your own story, okay? We each have our own story. And it's going to look completely different from the next person, okay? So what are you resisting? What are you resisting? That's a great question to ask yourself. You may already know. But then you come up with excuses like, I do that because I don't want to do the blah, 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 right? Like excuse. No. You need to surrender to something. There's something that you are really holding on to, a way of being, a way of thinking, a way of feeling, a way of doing something that you do religiously. Like, you keep doing the same thing and you're like, no, I'm holding on to this habit. I'm holding on to this way of being. I'm holding on to this thought process. I'm holding on to this, whatever this is. You're holding on to something, and Spirit is like, let it go. Surrender. You need to let whatever this is that you're holding on to, you need to let it go. Okay? Very, very clear message today for you, Cancer. You are being protected at this time through this darkness, okay? There is some, you might feel very much like you can't see where you're going. Like, you might have a difficult time understanding why any of this stuff is happening. Well, there's a lot of resistance within you. Resistance. See that? There's a lot of resistance within you. That's why this is going on, this darkness. You might even feel like a disconnect from spirit or source. You might feel a disconnect from your higher self. And feeling like, gosh, I just need some guidance. Please help me. You are being protected. You're being protected. Do not worry. I feel like this new moon that's coming, it's a Taurus new moon. There's something here for somebody, maybe many of you. There's a Taurus new moon happening on, is it Monday or Tuesday? And it is going to bring new energy, new life into that portion of your chart. This is why it's imperative to have your natal chart. Just screenshot it. You don't have to understand it. Let me know in the comments below if you're like, oh, it's my third house. What does that mean? Then I can help you, okay? But communication is needed, right? Third house is communication. So there's something that you're holding on to that you need to surrender. It's no longer serving you. It's no longer good for you. It helped you and it got you to where you were, but now it's old news. Like, you have to let it go. Okay? It's just like you're not going to wear your first grade t-shirt. It's not going to fit you, right? You grow and you expand and you grow taller, you grow wider, you just become different, right? You're not going to fit into that first grade t-shirt. That was your favorite shirt, and you're 40 years old. You're not going to fit into that. So you have to let it go. What are you going to do? You're going to keep it on your wall or something? Like, let it go. There's something you need to let go. Maybe it is an old t-shirt. I don't know. Okay. So then the next two cards came out from a different deck. And there is something about surrendering and acceptance. Again, Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Serenity is surrender, right? Sorry, I'm trying to hold still so that I know it's backwards, but I read it to you. So, angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Once again, you are protected, right? You are safe. Potent connection. All right. And then under the deck, interesting enough, Gemini had this. It was their first card. Halls of Amity, initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. There is some sort of secret coming out within you, Cancer. Cancer is the fourth house. Cancer is, that's its ruling house, okay? It rules the fourth house. The fourth house is the house of the home, the house of self. When you're all by yourself, who are you? When you're all alone and no one can see what you're doing, no one can see what you're saying or thinking, or, I mean, if you talk to yourself, I talk to myself. I talk to myself, my higher self. We talk all the time. But when you're by yourself, who are you? Who are you? What do you enjoy doing when you're all alone? I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. So the fourth house is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is very very nurturing and loving and kind of a homebody, much like Virgo, but very protective, motherly energy. It's the house of the mother. So Cancer, there's something that you need to heal, but you are holding on to it. And in order to heal, you have to let it go. Okay, you have to surrender something. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the tarot. I haven't done tarot with any of the signs recently because I haven't been reading. So we're going to get into it. I just saw 1313 on the video. 13 is the death card, right? So there's a big transformation happening within you, Cancer. As you guys know, I pull from anything that Spirit is trying to get my attention with. So let's see what Spirit has for you. There's some sort of fear involved with you and something that you need to release. You might be needing to release some sort of fear. What's going on with Cancer, please? Ooh, well, there's Cancer. There's some sort of communication, or you are saying something to someone. There's some sort of communication happening. Some sort of quick energy is coming in. I kind of feel like this is downloads. This is why you have the angelic frequency and the heart of source. You have some sort of secret coming out, some sort of secret being revealed to you. What is this? What is the Eight of Wands? Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So, this is what's happening for you. You're quickly becoming aware of something. You're taking a step back. You're taking a look at your past. You're looking at all of maybe the recent past and maybe the past in a long-term situation. You're taking a look at all of the energy you've put into something. You're taking a look at all of the money, all of the time, the effort, the nurturing energy. This is very nurturing energy, right? But I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is all about something you've been putting all your time and effort into is coming to fruition. It's quickly coming to fruition. There might be a new beginning for some of you. You might have to take a leap of faith. You might have to trust that whatever this next phase is of your life, trust that this is the next phase. Don't hesitate. Quickly move into it. Okay? There's something about you needing to let go of where you're at. Oh, goodness. Letting go of where you're at. There you are. You are showing up for your own read. That means that you're standing in your power, Cancer. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. There is something about, there might be some deep feelings or a secret. I mean, this is very secretive energy. This is like the High Priestess energy. And the High Priestess rules the water realm. So it's all 3 of the water signs, including you, Cancer. Yes, you're a water sign. There's either some deep feelings you have about something or someone, or there is some sort of some sort of inner feelings that you've been stuffing. You've been pushing them far down, not wanting to look at them. Let's see. You might be dealing with an air sign, okay? That would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And here you are, Cancer. You might be taking a step back and looking at all of the progress or just the energy that you've put into somebody. And there's some sort of disappointment. Yeah, look at this. I think you're disappointed that you put so much energy into somebody. You're starting to see something clearly. I don't know. Why are you so disappointed? I feel when I'm quiet like that, it's usually because I'm trying to check into my higher self and my feelings about what I'm reading. Just give me a second. Okay, so there has been a lot of disappointments, a lot of sadness, a lot of sorrow, a lot of regret, shame, guilt. There's a lot of disappointments that you've been carrying around regarding you and this person, Cancer. You and this air sign. I feel like you guys have been, this might be, okay, this might be a 7 to 11 year situation for many of you is what I'm picking up here. Okay. It might just be I mean, it could just be a few months. I'm picking up years though. 7 to 11 years of disappointment with this air sign. This could be a sibling. This could be a parent, a grandparent, a cousin. This could be your child. This could be your best friend. This could be a work partner. This could be your spouse or someone you have been in a long-term relationship with, okay? Like I said, it doesn't have to be love. It can be just someone around you that is an air sign, okay? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That there's been, I don't know, I feel like maybe there's some secrets between you guys. There's a lot of burden, there's a lot of sadness and baggage with you, between you and this person, okay? And I think that you're going to have a new opportunity that comes. There's an opportunity to heal this with this person, okay? If you want to heal this with this person. Not everyone wants to heal things with people. And I understand that. Take it how it resonates. Your story is going to be different from the next person. So how does it fit into your story? Into your life, okay? There's a lot of shit between you and this air sign, Cancer. Mostly disappointment and failures. Like you guys are just, like, there's a lot of spilt milk between you guys, okay? That you guys keep revisiting. Like, you and this person keep hashing it out over the same thing. It's like, get over it. You need to, like, heal it and move on. And if you're consistent, if you want to heal it with this person, you have to be consistent in order to heal with this person. Okay? Consistency is the key, Cancer. Consistency between both of you, not just one. It takes two to tango, right? You have to be consistent. They have to be consistent in order to heal this connection, if that is your choice. Now, not all of you want to heal this connection with this air sign, and that's fine. You're being protected either way, whatever way the cookie crumbles. But there's things that you're holding on to that you need to let go of. You need to surrender it. You need to let it go. And if you're consistent with what you say what you mean, and you mean what you say, and you follow through, then this connection can heal. And just the same, not just with you, with them too. They have to be consistent. What you say is what you mean, and what you mean is what you do, okay? Because it has to all be in alignment. It has to all be consistent. It has to all be congruent, okay? It has to flow. So if you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't say you're going to do something if you can't. If there's hesitation and there's a question mark, like, I don't know if I can, you're going to be more disappointed, and they're going to be more disappointed in you if you say, yeah, I can do that, and then you can't. Now, if you say, you know what, I have this and this going on, I am going to try, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to make it. That's fair. Say, I've got a lot going on. I don't know. I don't think I can make it. I'm going to try, but I don't think I can. That is consistent. That's the truth, right? You don't know if you can. If you absolutely don't know that you can do it, then just say that. Like, no, I know it's important to you. I'm so sorry. I have this other thing going on, another commitment that I have. Truth. Just be consistent with truth. That will help you heal this connection, if that's what you want to do. You have an opportunity. Take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. You have an opportunity to be consistent and heal this with this person. And they also have, in turn, they have an opportunity to do this also with you. And you also have an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm so sorry. This isn't working out. There's too many disappointments. There's too much There's too much sadness and inconsistency, and it's just too much for me. That's also okay. I want you to know that whatever you decide, you have to decide what is best for you ultimately, not for them. You can't decide what's best for them. You have to ultimately decide only, even if you have children, you only can do what is best for you, and they will heal. If you have children, they will heal. Just with you being consistent and honest with them, okay? So, I'm just trying to put out all the different scenarios. Okay, let me keep going because there's more. I can feel there's more. What more to this story for Cancer, Spirit? There's something hidden, though, out of view. What is, yeah, see, there's something hidden out of view. There's just all this sadness here. I feel like you guys are at a stalemate. Like you aren't moving forward with this person. They're not moving forward with you. There's a lot of tension between you two, and there's a lot of sadness between you two. Neither one of you want to budge. Neither one of you. Neither one of you want to see, right? You both have your blinders on. Neither one of you want to see that there is a solution, but it's going to take effort. Neither one of you want to see. You guys are so resistant. Both of you are resisting this. And once you just surrender and just say, you know what? I don't know what we're doing here. Like, do you want to heal this or do you not want to? Once you have that honest conversation, that's when the healing can start. Because either way, at that point, you both are coming to an agreement. You both are seeing like, this isn't working. Whatever we've been doing isn't working. So what are we doing? Let's both get on board with that. Are we working this out or are we not? Are we going to go our separate ways or are we working this out? Once you both get on board with what you're doing, that is when the healing can start, okay? That is when you can begin to start healing all of this burden that you guys have been experiencing. Both of you. It's not just you more than the other. This other person is experiencing this as well, okay? It may not show, they may or may not show because they are an air sign. They kind of hold that shit in, don't they? They're not emotional. They're logical. They're like, well, I don't know. And they're just kind of, not that air signs are cold, but they come across cold to a water sign. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Do you have feelings? Yes, they do have feelings, Cancer. But not as much feelings as you, right? I mean, water signs are all about their feelings. Air signs are all about their mind and what they think. And we water signs are all about what we feel. There's a disconnect there, sure. There's a disconnect. And it's causing a lot of sadness because it's how do you communicate to someone that is always just thinking? I think that this will be a good decision. Well, what about your feelings? I feel that this would be a good decision. And then, and in turn, the air sign is thinking like, why are you so emotional? Why do you have to bring all this emotion into everything? And you're thinking, well, why can't you be a little bit more emotional, right? There's a disconnect because you guys don't get each other. You're not understanding. The communication has been a barrier. It's like going over to India or I don't know, Guatemala or some, I don't know, going somewhere where they don't really speak English. They speak their language. Go to Russia. I mean, usually people in the East, they have many languages that they speak, including English. So it's not like you're going to be in a foreign land and nobody knows how to speak to you. But that's kind of what it's like. There's a disconnect. There's a language barrier. because you guys can't communicate. You guys have, not that you can't, you're having a difficult time communicating with this person, and they so with you, okay? And I feel like people are holding on to past grudges. I mean, you guys are both looking at like the past, like all the disappointments that have happened, and you're just adding it up. It's just like you're putting another notch in the belt, like, oh, that's another one, add it to the roster, you know, like just keep adding up. And the only way to heal this is by letting all of it go. And what does that mean? It's going to look differently for each and every one of you. What does that mean for you? Well, some of you need to let this relationship go. Okay? If that resonates with you, you'll know that's your story. Some of you need to let go of the past shit that you keep holding on to in order to heal this connection. If that's your story, you'll know that one, that's correct for you, okay? You know your own story. You know what path you need to go down, and you know what your soul is intending, okay? Listen to yourself. If this is over, then it's over. Move on. It's not easy to move on. I make it sound like it's easy. It's not. By God, it is not easy to move on from someone, especially if you love them and there's deep feelings for that person. But if you can't let go of all this pain and sadness while you're with this person, you need to let them go so you can both heal separately. That is the fair and just thing to do. Because right now you guys just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you can't expect different results because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And neither one of you can see that. Neither one of you can see the truth of that. You're just holding on. Like I said, you'll know your own story, whether that is to set this person free and let them go, heal on their own, and you heal on your own, or whether that is to let go of the past shit, the baggage, and say, you know what, if you can honestly do that and be consistent with that, then by all means heal this connection. But if you can't, and you know you can't, then maybe it's time to have a little bit of a separation from this person. Go in a new direction. It's time for a new adventure for some of you. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. This is about healing, though. This is about your North Node. What is your soul guiding you to do? Cancer, you feel, and feelings are your intuition, right? What are you feeling? Do you feel like you want to heal this connection? Then heal it. Do you feel like you want that your soul is calling you to a new journey, a new direction, a new life? Then go in that direction, okay? I'm asking you guys to use your intuition. I'm really going to enforce that because I feel like many people, they outsource, like, oh, you know, maybe you have answers or something, but the answer really, truly is already there. You already know the answer. Sometimes we just don't want to do what we know we need to do, right? And that's why we are seeking answers, because there's some confusion. It's like, well, your mind and your soul play tricks on you. It's mostly your mind. Your soul will never play tricks on you. It's your mind, our ego mind, that it's our mind that plays mental games with us, right? As we know, the swords are all about the mind. It plays games with us. You could be dealing with someone that's very toxic, that likes to play mind games. You could be the one that plays mind games. I don't know. Maybe you're in a weird and sick mind game relationship with this person. It could be a friendship. A relationship is not just love, okay? It's a friendship. It's a family situation. Like, it can be love, or it can be your business partner. I don't know. it's just a relationship that you have with someone who is an air sign. And there's a lot of mental games that are played with you and this person. And I think it's wearing you the fuck out. So, and honestly, neither one of you, like, you can't, neither one of you are healing. Neither one of you want to heal. You both have your blinders on. You don't want to see the truth. And therefore, it's blocking your healing. It's blocking your north node. It's blocking your path forward. And here it is again. And I just shuffled them. All right, let's keep going. This is getting a little long. All right, anything else for Cancer? Any advice for Cancer? You know, I think there's another air sign. It's like you guys are cold to each other. Both of you are just being cold, cold, cold. So this is the card that came out, but I wanted to show you that both the King and the Queen of Swords are out here. You guys are cold and austere and not kind. You might be, like I said, you might be dealing with, well, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. All right. I think that someone here does not want to heal things. Someone does not want to heal things. It is over. Like, end the cycle. This is perpetual. This is a karmic relationship. And it's time to end the cycle. This is a karmic cycle that you're in. It's toxic. Okay? You and whoever this is. You will know who this is because it just keeps going on and on and on. And it's what you're thinking about. You're really reviewing this. If it's not a sun sign, that's an air. Okay, so like their sun is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They have strong air in their chart somewhere. Either their sun, moon, or their rising. And like I said, if you don't know, it's okay. This person, you are both being cold to each other. You're really thinking about this. So if you're confused about who might this be in my life, it's someone you have deep feelings for, that you are reviewing the past, your past situations. You keep holding on to this person. You keep holding on to this situation. You keep holding on to this negative shit, this baggage. Someone that you keep going round and round and round with, okay? Friend, family, foe, I don't know, career partner, or your love. Maybe you're in a relationship with this person, a love relationship. Someone does not want to heal things. You or them. It's done. It's like over. This partnership, it's like there's too much disappointment between the two of you. And that's why the healing is being blocked. Like not wanting to heal. Defensive energy. So anything that you say to this person, it's like, no, what are you talking about? Why are you being so rude to me? Ugh, like there is a disconnect. You guys are not connected anymore. There's no more growth. There's no more growth. The only growing that can happen at this point with this person is to let them go. Surrender. Like I said, if you want to heal this with this person, you have to be consistent and you have to put in a lot more work. And that's okay. If that's part of your path, your north node, that's okay. Go with that. But if you're feeling like, why are we doing this anymore? Like, I've been holding on to you and you've been holding on to me and we're just not good for each other, then let it go. Let them go. Let me see. It's like once you, because resistance is about holding on to, or holding on to yourself, or holding on to somebody, or holding on to all this crazy shit between you two. There's no flow there. So if you just let it go and you see where spirit takes you, this person might come around. They might want to heal this with you if you want to heal this with them. But it is about letting it go. So what do we have for Cancer? There's too much resistance here to continue on. It's like you guys can't heal in this way. You have to have some sort of separation. There has to be like a small, even a small or large separation for you, okay? What do we have for Cancer spirit? I feel like that's the secret that's being uncovered here. It's like maybe the two of you are deciding, like, I don't know what you're deciding. That maybe that is the secret. Maybe that you don't want to heal this with this person, that you're spent. Or maybe the secret is that you do want to heal it with this person, okay? Like I said, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, depending on where it's at in your chart and who this person is and where you are in their chart. I mean, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But as it stands, this is a toxic karmic pattern that you guys keep recreating, okay? And it's not going to get better until you reset. Now, two cards came out. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication in relationships. That might be what is needed here, is just to communicate. And be consistent, okay? Now, assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. Cancer, you might be pregnant or are going to get pregnant, or someone around you has news. There's that communication, right? Connections with people, soulmates. Doesn't have to be love. Someone around you is pregnant or about to be pregnant. Now, opportunities is at the bottom. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Okay. I want to see. I'm going to see what these messages are here. What messages do you have for Cancer and this air sign? What messages do you have between Cancer and this Queen of Swords? It could be a friend, it could be a love, it could be a child or a work partner, it could be a family member. What messages do you have between Cancer and this air sign? Support. Okay. Oops. Oh, and 3 other cards came out. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. I'm starting to understand our connection. We need to let each other go. That's exactly what I was feeling. It's like you guys are at a standstill. You guys, neither one of you want to budge. Neither one of you want to do what it has to take, what it takes to heal this. Neither one of you do. We need to let each other go, okay? So interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. I think that you need to figure out who or what. It could be a work situation. It could be alcohol. It could be, I don't know, anything. Your friends, your family. It could be anybody. There's somebody that's been interfering with your relationship, a third party, right? It could be their family. It could be their friends, their siblings, their work friends or whatever, right? But what else? Anything else for Cancer? Okay, forgiveness. Forgive yourself or another will help you blah, 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 blah. I'm so sorry. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Forgive yourself. Forgive this person. That way you are able to move forward. Healing, right? That's how healing happens. I feel like time apart, as it says at the bottom, time apart, we need to let each other go. I think there needs to be a separation between you two because neither one of you want to move forward. Neither one of you want to heal this right now. So the only way to do it is to separate. Allow them space, allow yourself space to heal, and then you can reconvene when you feel stronger, okay? And with that, I am going to say adieu. Actually, I'm going to give you a timing card. Let's see, when is this going to happen? When is this, I don't know. It's like you guys are holding on to this relationship, but neither one of you want to do anything with it. It's like you just, I don't know. It's just weird. It's a very strange energy. Like, let this go. It's not healthy for you. What is the timing card for Cancer? What can we say for Cancer as far as timing go? When will they surrender this? When will they have their separation with this person? Taurus, Saturn, let's see. 12th house, Neptune, that is, the 12th house is ruled by Neptune. It's like, it's been an illusion. Where, like this relationship, there is something, sorry about the dogs. There's some sort of truth that's coming out, Saturn, that this is a karmic partnership. This is a karmic friend. This is a karmic partnership that you're in with this person. It's been very challenging, and it's like illusion and delusion, right? Neptune and 12th house. It's like now's the time to do self-undoing because what you've created isn't what you thought it was going to be, right? You're looking at what you created and you're like, I don't even know what the hell was this. That's the 12th house. Absolutely. That's like an awakening. I feel like you're having some sort of awakening. It's happening in Taurus season. Okay? That is now. May and January, February, March, April, May, and I guess June, right? Is that right? Sorry, just 1 second. Taurus season. So, it's happening this month and into next month, okay? So I hope that this helps somebody. I think it's going to happen by the end of this month with that Sag moon. That's a ending. It's a full moon in Sagittarius. That's about a new direction. Sagittarius rules the 9th house. The 9th house is all about new direction. And you might be taking a long trip somewhere just to get clear of this energy that you've been in. And you're just like, you know, I just need to heal. You're being protected at this time. Surrender this because it is toxic for you. Okay? Neither one of you want to do what it takes to heal this. It's like, no. Both of you are being very cold and maybe unkind and cruel to each other. I don't know. You're being very cold and austere and distant from one another. That's how you know who this is, okay? And it's going to happen by the end of this month with that Sagittarius full moon. It's happening in Taurus season, okay? You will know when you know. So, I love you guys. I am sorry that this is happening for you. I know that it can be very difficult letting go of all the, what it is all the time and effort you spent with someone, and it's like, now I have to let that go. Are you kidding me? Yeah, sometimes you do have to let it go, okay? You're being protected. Stay consistent with yourself and be true to yourself, okay? I love you guys. I wish you all the best. We'll talk to you soon.